So I finally watched the Chainsaw Man Reze arc movie, and what do I think about it? Oh my goodness, this movie might be my favorite movie of the year. Oh my goodness, I did not expect to love this film as much as I did. Don't get me wrong, I really enjoyed watching season 1, and it was my favorite anime of 2022, but something about the Reze arc movie just hit all the right spots for me. Dude, you just root for Denji throughout this movie. You just want him to get a win. All you want to see him do is get with a girl that likes him for who he is. Oh yes, spoilers for the movie, you have been warned. The first half of the movie is so well done. It's so romantic with the scenes of Denji and Reze. These romantic scenes might be some of the best romance I have seen in any anime. The voice actress of Reze does such a great job because she is voicing a character who is pretending to be in love with Denji, and she really pulled it off. I can't blame Denji for falling for Reze. Dude, the pool scene, oh my goodness. The music, it sounded like something out of Star Wars. It was so majestic. Something about the pool scene was just absolutely lovely, but honestly heartbreaking because I knew that Reze was going to be the villain. I knew she was going to be the bum devil because, dude, the trailers and the promotions don't do a good job at hiding the fact that Reze is the bum devil. So I'm just sitting there watching this poor Denji boy just being played like a fool. Dude, that scene with the man and Reze at the high school rooftop was honestly terrifying. Dude, the scene when Reze goes into the bathroom and the entire bathroom is lit in red, you know she's not the good guy, or in this case, the good gal. And the way her eyes just twitch and she just tackles that dude, oh my gosh, I was like, whoa! You know what? For a second, I actually thought I was mistaken. For a second, I thought, oh, maybe Reze isn't the bad gal. But she does such a great job at pretending to be a good gal that even she fooled me. And then that romantic fireworks scene, and then she literally takes a bite out of Denji. Oh my gosh. That was such a sickening scene, dude. Oh man, that was insane. Shout out to Beam for being the one to save Denji, and honestly, mate, I really enjoyed some of Beam's scenes. He really was ride and die for Denji. He was Denji's wingman, more or less. But dude, the second half of the movie, oh my goodness, the action was just absolutely crazy. Non-stop, bombastic. There's action scenes, dude, some of the colors, the vibrancy. I love the way they animated the explosions, dude. After watching this movie, I don't know if I can actually go back and rewatch season 1. I know season 1 is well animated, don't get me wrong, but I just like the way this movie looks and feels. The colors are brighter than season 1, but not too bright. It's just hitting that sweet spot, and you love to see it. Dude, I felt so bad for Denji when he was saying that all the girls he has been meeting have only been after him, his power, or just want to control alt delete him, and that no girls want him for him. It was pretty sad, and I feel like this more or less paints a much sadder picture on reality. I think a lot of dudes can relate to what Denji said. I was also quite surprised at the Arki scene when Arki saved Angel, and he was saying that he doesn't want to see anyone die anymore. It was very surprisingly sad. I was like, damn, Arki does such a good job at hiding his emotions that in those small instances, he really does not hold back his emotions. The ending scene was so unbelievably beautiful, but really sad. I did feel bad for Denji, but also Reze is such an interesting character because I don't actually hate her, I just find her so fascinating. Apparently she was raised to be some sort of assassin, but why on earth did they not expand on Reze's backstory? I can only assume that they could potentially reveal her backstory, maybe from her perspective in season 2. That would be interesting. But oh wow, when Reze was thinking maybe I should see Denji one more time. And honestly, I kinda wanted to have Denji and Reze have one more date. But damn, you can't ignore the fact that she controlled alt deleted so many people, and I do somewhat forget that. I think the movie does a great job at tricking my brain into thinking that Reze is this sweet, lovely gal through beautiful artwork, lighting, and lovely music as she is walking towards the cafe. But Makima wakes us back into reality and reminds us that Reze is not a good gal, and that entire scene was frightening. The rats forming over Makima just was insanely creepy. Speaking of Makima, I also like the scenes of Makima and Denji's date. Interesting scene, Makima cried. This is possibly the first emotion we have ever seen of hers. I wonder if that movie they were watching tells a much deeper story that could potentially reveal who Makima truly is on the inside. I don't know, I'm just an anime only. But did Makima control Alt Delete Reze in the end? It did look like she was done for, but is she? Or is Reze alive and maybe she will make a return and be more or less Makima's lapdog? Who knows? We just got to wait and see. But overall, I absolutely love the Chainsaw Man Reze arc movie. This movie honestly surprised me. I watched it twice and I loved it the second time even more. Now then, shall I go back and rewatch it for a third time? That wouldn't be such a bad idea. The Reze arc movie has grossed over $100 million worldwide, which is pretty damn amazing. Unlike with Hollywood blockbusters, I don't think anime blockbuster budgets are insanely high, so $100 million is nice chunky change for Studio Mappa. And the fact that this movie is at #1 in the North America box office of this week is actually crazy, but I absolutely love it. 2 anime just dominating the box office is just absolutely awesome in my opinion. Now, it is quite obvious. Let's rip the band-aid off. Demon Slayer, by the time it was released in the US, already made a significant amount of money compared to the Chainsaw Man movie. Hundreds of millions more. But honestly, I am not surprised. But why did Demon Slayer make more money than Chainsaw Man Reze arc film? Well, I'll talk about it in my next video. But overall, I absolutely love the Chainsaw Man Reze arc film. Even though I enjoyed the Demon Slayer movie and absolutely loved it, there is something about the Chainsaw Man Reze arc film. This movie really did hit the emotional feels. And the movie itself is absolutely wacky, dramatic, and action-packed. And this movie has no backstories, no sad backstories for any characters. But I think the way it was presented and the cinematography, it was so unbelievably beautiful that damn, I was proud to watch the movie. And I think because of that, Chainsaw Man Reze arc film is without a doubt my favorite movie of the year so far. But will movies like Wicked for Good, Zootopia 2, and Avatar surpass this film? Or maybe Chris Stockman's Shelby Oaks? Who knows? We just got to wait and see. Tell me in the comments down below, what do you guys think of the Chainsaw Man Reze arc movie? Did you like it or did you hate it? Tell me. Like this video, subscribe for more Chainsaw Man videos, as well as other anime news updates, reviews, comparisons, breakdowns, rankings, and more. Thank you for watching. The Second Boy Dude signing out.